These are sausages on a stick. I've seen people try to eat these because when you take a big bite, they explode and absolutely multiply in your mouth. But really, although they look tasty, you can't actually eat these at all since they're nature's hot dogs, but you can grow them. Allow me to explain that more than 300,000 seeds are packed in this brown hot dog, which is actually called a cattail. They're honestly a wildly underrated plant, specifically because when you pull them, an explosion happens. The seeds dramatically expand and burst into fluffy, white, silky strands that mimic fibers like cotton. And it's very visually satisfying to pull the seeds out and watch it expand and explode. I've heard about these things, but I've never actually seen one in real life, so you can imagine how excited I was to finally stumble upon them when I was out for a walk a couple weeks ago. Immediately, I went over to them, picked a couple, pulled some of the seeds to watch them expand in real time since I never had before, and then I decided to bring them home. But instead of eating them, I brought them home for a very specific purpose, and it also was not just to watch them explode. It was so I could try to take the tiny seeds and grow some of them myself. So when I got home, I got to work, but not without having a little bit of fun first. As I pulled out the seeds, they definitely exploded. And let me tell you, the seeds went everywhere. This is definitely not an indoor activity, and I learned the hard way. But that's okay, because we had to get the seeds somehow, and you can't really avoid the expansion of the seeds. I even tried doing it outside, but somehow that was even more messy because of how windy it was outside. But I made it work, and I got some seeds, and after opening a few, I started saving the seeds to see if I could in fact grow my own corn dogs. But I've never grown cattail seeds, so I wasn't sure exactly how to do it, so I decided to just remove some seeds, place them on a damp piece of paper towel, fold it up, seal it up, label it, and wait for something to happen. While I waited for them to grow, I continued opening them because of how fun it was, and I decided to do a bit of research on what these truly are and why they even matter in nature. And I found out that they aren't only good for growing, they are the perfect survival plant. The fluff is an excellent fire starter, but it's also a great insulation for bedding or clothing, and the stalks, they trap air, so they float on water. And they've even been tested to be used as life jacket stuffing. In World War II, the fluff was used as bandages for open wounds since supplies were limited. Now, this is a plant that's found mostly in marshes, pond edges, in ditches, or slow-moving streams, and they're instantly recognizable by the brown, sausage-shaped seed heads on the tall stalks. That's right, those corn dogs are actually seed heads, and they're called cattails because of the fuzzy brown flower spike that looks like a cat's tail. So technically, that hot dog is a seed head, but also a flower. And you know how it got really messy for me because of how windy it was outside? Well, when the winds are winding, one cattail head can release hundreds of thousands of seeds with the wind, and that's why cattails can take over wetlands really fast. And that's also why I call them nature's seed fluff launchers, for good reason. Well, next to helping people survive in nature, they also have a lot to do with assisting other animals. It's species like birds, frogs, and hundreds of insects that depend on cattails. The birds eat the seeds and use the fluff for nest lining to stay warm in cold weather. The frogs hide in the stems, using them as climbing perches, and they even lay eggs in the protected water around the cattails. And insects, they live inside the stems. They lay eggs on the leaves, on the stems, and in the underwater roots. They safely breed, and then they overwinter inside the dead cattail stalks. Plus, those same insects are also food for birds, fish, frogs, and even turtles. And the roots, they're even food for animals like muskrats and ducks that pop by the wetlands. It's the thick layers of leaves that help protect animals from stormy weather and predators. So it's safe to say that if cattails were to disappear, an entire wetland food web would subsequently collapse, because it's this plant that feeds, shelters, and protects almost everything that lives around it. And sometimes they're even called the supermarket of the swamp because of how much they provide food, shelter, and breeding space to huge numbers of animals all in one plant. So all those animals, they basically go grocery shopping around this thing. And remember when I said you can't eat these? Well, you can't eat the top part that explodes, but you can eat the young shoots, the green flower spikes, the pollen, and the rhizomes that grow from underground. And it's actually on TikTok where I started to see a very unsafe trend of people taking a bite of these. Safe to say it was a short-lived trend and one that I didn't want to technically participate in by eating, because when they exploded after taking a bite, people had a hard time getting the seeds out of their mouth, and I even saw one guy end up in hospital because of it. But I technically am still participating by growing them and learning more about why they matter in nature. They're edible at almost every stage except for the top hot dog. And these are insane because they slow water, they filter pollution, they stabilize soil, they help animals and even people. They keep wetlands alive, and that's why ecologists don't see these as weeds but rather infrastructure. And so, now we're all probably waiting to see if my cattail seeds grew or not. Well, after a few weeks passed, it was finally time to check on them to see if anything happened or not. I opened up the paper towel and I did a visual examination to see that little green things were popping out of the paper towel right where the seeds were. And upon a closer examination, I realized that our cattail seeds really sprouted. But I decided to wait another week and then I went to check on them again. I opened up the paper towel for a second time, unraveled it all to see that they actually looked pretty similar to the last week, but there were still some green sprouts poking out, so I folded it back up and sealed it back in the bag. And well, cattails take about a year to grow the long stems and leaves and about 2 years for the classic hot dog seed head flowers to grow. So if all goes well, all we gotta do is wait 731 days for our cattails to grow.